Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be going over the 8 important lessons that we can learn from the Odyssey, the classic epic of Homer. And you might ask, what does this have to do with me? Well, it's very simple. The Odyssey represents all of our stories. It represents our quest to find Ithaca. Whatever your great dream might be, the Odyssey holds very important moral lessons and ethical lessons that will help you to achieve your greatest dream. The first one is, it's very important to know where is your Ithaca. What is your destination? Okay, if you are just going about through life without a clear, concise dream that you want to realize, something that is moving you, a compelling goal for which you will go through all kinds of difficulties to achieve, if you don't know what those difficulties are for, what the end result is, you can never reach it. And even if you reach it, you won't know that you reached it. So the first thing that we learn through the story of Odysseus is to know, where is it that you want to end up? You're here now and you're heading towards a destination. That destination is your Ithaca. So we did that in the second session where we clearly defined what is it that we want to achieve. We have clarified our destination, so we're clear on that. The second moral lesson of the Odyssey is to have absolute faith that no matter what, you will reach that Ithaca, you will reach that destination, okay? Know in your heart, just like Odysseus, the protagonist of the Odyssey, he and his crew have the faith that no matter what, they will make it back to Ithaca. They're going to make it to that destination. So I need you to check your faith. How much faith do you have that you will reach that desired outcome? And it has to be unshakable faith, no matter what difficulty you're going through, to know that you will finally arrive. Sooner, later, eventually, it doesn't matter. Keep that faith. The third moral lesson of the Odyssey is have a team. Create a team and be faithful to that team. Okay? Odysseus had the Argonauts. These are his fellow travelers. I need you to look at who are your fellow travelers. I need you to become the leader of a team, to carefully handpick each person who is going to be on your team and to be then loyal to your team no matter what. You have to stand by them as they are going to stand by you. The fourth moral lesson of the Odyssey is to exercise self-moderation and self-leadership. Self-moderation and self-leadership, what does that mean? It means don't go into extremes, okay? Be moderate. Don't allow yourself to do extreme things in terms of, overdoing certain addictions. Be careful of your addictions if you have addictions. That's what I'm saying, is that you must be able to exercise self-leadership. No matter what's going on, you need to rise above yourself and be the best self you can be, exercising at all times self-moderation and harmony, keeping balances. This is something we learned from the ancient Greeks in general. Balance, moderation, self-management, okay? Never letting go and, losing the management. I don't like to call it control. It's not about self-control. I like to call it self-management or self-leadership. This is a skill that you will need to develop if you are going to be realizing that end result. The fifth moral lesson of the Odyssey is perseverance. How much are you willing to take until you reach that end result? You read all kinds of success stories and you think that these success stories happened like overnight. No, they didn't. The protagonists, the people you admire, have gone through thick and thin. They've gone through the ups, they've gone through the downs, and through it all, they have persevered, okay? So what we're learning from the Odyssey, all the obstacles that these heroes go through, they persevere no matter what. And this is something you need to develop as a leader and as someone who's in the process of achieving your goal. The sixth moral lesson of the Odyssey is to exercise compassion and understanding. Compassion and understanding. Never let your heart close. Always have that ability to feel for your team members, to feel for your clients, feel for the people who you are coming into contact with. Understand that every person is carrying a heavy burden, and the more compassionate and understanding you are, the better leader you will be, the more people will trust you, and you will just generally have much better relationships. And remember, no goal is made without relationships. It's only through developing relationships, exercising compassion and understanding, that you will finally reach your destination. The seventh moral lesson is constant improvement. Constant improvement. Constantly adjusting your course so that it will finally reach you to the destination you want. Okay? You are not going to be the same person in the future as you are today. You need to be constantly improving, being resourceful. Odysseus was very resourceful. He had creative ideas, constantly improving his strategy. Okay? This constant adjustment of course is what's going to lead you to the destination you want. And last but not least, the eighth moral point, which is going to help you realize your dream, is take action. Okay? Don't sit around thinking about your dream. Start today to take steps towards that dream. You can think, you can strategize, you can mastermind all you want. You can be a wonderful character and a very, deep character. But the thing is, if you don't take action, it won't help you get closer to your dream. And in taking action, you have to be willing to make mistakes. It's okay to expose yourself. But if you're not out there, if you're not in the game, taking action every day, calling people up, making those business trips, making those meetings, preparing whatever it is you have to prepare, take action. This is the most important thing, okay? Without action, there can be no result. So if you really look at these 8 moral lessons of the Odyssey, you will find the keys to success. This is an eternal tale, an eternal story that goes across all countries and all times, that shows us how we can reach our destination, our dream destination, our Ithaca. So I leave you with this beautiful poem. It's a poem of Kavafis, a Greek poet, and it explains about the journey to Ithaca and how no matter how many monsters you may find along the way, cyclopses, Lystrogonians, and other kinds of creatures that scare you, which are all, of course, inner creatures, inner monsters that we carry, our fears, in other words. This poem will just give you an inspiration about how to be a wonderful traveler, how to enjoy that journey until you reach your Ithaca.
As you set out for Ithaca, hope that your journey is a long one, full of adventure, full of discovery. Lystrogonians and Cyclops, angry Poseidon, do not be afraid of them. You'll never find things like that on your way, as long as you keep your thoughts raised high. As long as a rare sensation touches your spirit and your body. Wise Dragonians and Cyclops, wild Poseidon, you won't encounter them unless you bring them along inside your soul. Unless your soul sets them up in front of you. Hope that your journey is a long one. May there be many summer mornings when with what pleasure, what joy, you come into harbors seen for the first time. May you stop at Phoenician trading stations to buy fine things, mother of pearl, and coral, amber, and ebony, sensual perfume of every kind. As many sensual perfumes as you can. And may you visit many Egyptian cities to learn and learn again from those who know. Keep Ithaca always in your mind. Arriving there is what you're destined for. But do not hurry the journey at all. Better if it lasts for years, so that you are old by the time you reach the island, wealthy with all you have gained on the way, not expecting Ithaca to make you rich. Ithaca gave you the marvelous journey. Without her, you would not have set out. She has nothing left to give you now. And if you find her poor, Ithaca won't have fooled you. Wise as you will have become, so full of experience, you will have understood by then what these Ithacas mean.